A lone congressman taking on the issue of Bahrain.
We believe that about 630 of these people still remain in detention.
Arbitrary arrests, unexplained disappearances, torture, just some of the testimony delivered before a congressional human rights panel chaired by Democrat Congressman James McGovern. He believes it's time for the U.S. to take action against Bahrain.
Bahrain is indeed a friend, but it does not deserve a pass on human rights issues.
But so far, the U.S. has failed to take a strong stance against Bahrain's violent crackdowns on the protest movement, even though there have been reports for months of citizens being persecuted for their religious beliefs or for speaking out against the government, and doctors targeted for treating injured protesters. 5 family members of Mariam El-Khawajas are missing or on trial. She says the White House must act now.
If they don't start doing things publicly, then the Bahraini people are going to be very justified in their belief that the U.S. is actually directly complicit in what's happening in Bahrain.
But Obama administration officials were noticeably absent from the hearing. 2 State Department witnesses declined to testify. They were admonished by the panel's chair.
I was expecting at least 1, possibly 2 witnesses from the State Department to testify. Regrettably, over the past 72 hours, we were informed that no one in any of the bureaus is available today. I regret that the State Department is unable to appear.
The United States and Bahrain share a multi-billion-dollar security and economic partnership. Bahrain is home to America's 5th Fleet, a critical U.S. military command center. The 2 countries also trade more than $1.5 billion in goods each year.
Congressional representative.
This panel witness says it's time for the U.S. to use its leverage and hopes his testimony will
to spur some debate, and hopefully it will spur the administration, namely the President and the Secretary of State, to talk out much more forcefully against the human rights violations that are taking place in Bahrain right now.
In a written statement to the congressional panel, the Bahrain government says that it is tolerant of all religious and political views. It says it has never arrested any medical personnel for treating protesters. Still, human rights groups dispute that and say they hope the White House, as well as Congress, will finally do more than just express concern about the actions of Bahrain. Kimberly Helkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.